Hi everybody, Gordon Curphy here again. I would like to continue our conversation about TQ, or the Team Effectiveness Quotient. Again, we define this at the individual level as the leader's ability to build a high-performing team. Now, a leader can have all kinds of IQ, they can have all kinds of EQ, but if they don't have TQ, they really are a leader in name only. These folks are unable to build a team. They may occupy positions of authority. They may have big titles, manager, director, senior vice president, CEO. But if they can't form a team and get work done through others effectively, they're essentially a glorified individual contributor. Unlike IQ, which is relatively fixed, doesn't change much over time, TQ is highly learnable and does change and can improve over time. And we've actually trained about 5,000 leaders around the world about how to improve their TQ. And essentially, our programs involve three essential ingredients. First of all, we have to provide leaders with a roadmap. What does high performance look like on a team? Let's make sure we have a common language and we have a common target to shoot for if we're trying to build a high performing team. The next thing we need to do is provide those leaders with feedback. As we discussed earlier, leaders oftentimes aren't in a good position to judge how their teams are actually operating and performing. So we want to provide them with benchmarking feedback to see how their teams stack up to other teams around the globe. The third thing we want to do is we want to provide teams, or team leaders essentially, with tools. It's one thing to understand what the target of high performance looks like. It's another thing to get feedback about how your team stacks up against those criteria. But now we've got to provide teams with tools necessary to help them achieve the next level of performance. The tools described in this particular book are very, very focused on helping teams be more efficient and effective. You're not going to see anything in here about sharing the talking stick or some sort of kimono opening exercise. These tools are very, very much designed around how do you help get everybody on the same page about the situation? How do you help teams build meaningful and measurable goals? How do you clarify roles and responsibilities for everybody on the team? And how do you end up building accountability mechanisms so that any kind of changes that are put in place, the team actually sticks to them? Now, we offer similar sort of programs for internal and external consultants. These are called team improvement workshops. We have a number of these happening around the globe. The next one happens to be in Washington, D.C. at the end of this month. If you're interested in learning more about this, please check out our website, www.therocketmodel.com, or attend one of our team improvement workshops. Thanks.